Supercharged, 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 supercharged.
All right, so we are just outside of Dallas. If you guys know me, like really know me, my favorite energy drink that I can't get in Amarillo is a Rooster Brewster Light, and they only sell them at QT's. Now, we don't have a QT, so all of you guys who have QT's in your town, bless you. And the cool thing is about QT's is not only can you get them in a can, but you can actually get these energy drinks from the fountain, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. So I'm waiting for this guy to pull up since he's in the fucking diesel lane, which is the most annoying thing. I'm like, bro, you don't have a diesel, get the fuck out of the diesel lane. So I'm waiting for this guy to pull up, and then I can get my energy drink. And I'm only at maybe half a tank of fuel, but I'm just gonna fill up now. So that's what's super nice about this 55-gallon tank is I filled up in Amarillo. If I didn't want to put diesel in it, I'd make it all the way to Texas Motorplex without even having to fill up. So I love this thing, it's awesome, but I'm just gonna fill up, top off, and then be good to go for my trip back, whenever that is.
Supercharged, 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 supercharged. Color mango to the crib to change clothes. Now another ain't no better brother, bringing bigger but a motherfucker. Not the norm that I transform like Optimus Prime. I'm the type of nigga pull the awesomest dime. Screens attached, I'm leaning back the proper incline.
Boy, we early again. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm telling you, usually I'm late as shit to everything. Ain't nobody here yet. I'm gonna go get me a good ass spot though, I'll tell you that. It's like, where do I want to park? So if you guys have never been to Texas Motorplex, it's a really nice facility, tons of parking. The actual drag strip is extremely nice. Even on like normal test and tune nights, it's actually really sticky. But TJ Bailey, boy, I can't wait. David has been to his private events before. I've never been to one, so I'm excited to see kind of what my 60 can be today, see how low we can get it, and you know, just have a lot of fun today. That's what today is about. Today's gonna be a lot of fun, so there's gonna be a lot of different videos on this actual event, so I'm excited to bring it to you guys. So enjoy, and I'm gonna start getting everything kind of unloaded. That way I'm good to go. It's 4:45, it doesn't start till 6, but the faster I can get everything unloaded, get everything like going, I can just chill when everybody gets here instead of trying to get all this shit off when everybody's here. So basically what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go drive this around. That way the transmission is warmed up for pretty much the whole night. Obviously I can cool down the car very easily. I've got a fan, I've got ice, but the transmission needs to be warmed up. These transmissions don't like to be cold. So we're gonna go drive around for like 5 minutes and let it warm up. If you don't know, you can go to your performance pages or you can check all your temperature. So that's why these are awesome. All right, so it's supposed to be at 1:30 by the time I get back to the trailer, which should be good. So that way it's nice and warmed up, and then let it chill. Put the blower on the blower, let the blower cool down, and get ready to go. So there is a lot of Mopars here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 8. This is gonna be mostly a private Mopar event, which is kind of cool. So right now I'm gonna go walk the track, which really don't need to, but I just want to see how sticky it is.
What number are you shooting for?
Well, I'd like to get as close as I can to an 8 today. Little shit. Alright, so I didn't film the whole thing, but that was like 60 seconds of me trying to get off the fucking track. This will be the stickiest track my car has ever been to. Oh, there he is! What's up, dude? This is the most famous fucking race car driver right here. Make sure you guys follow. Wait, what's your Instagram? X275 Eric.
X275 Eric. X275 underscore.
Underscore Eric. He's the most famous racer of all time. John Force actually calls him for lessons.
I'm giving him radio lessons.
real quick, I need to give a huge shout out to my buddy Eric. He drove out just to come help your boy for a little bit. And then also my buddy Bo. So he owns TG Motorsports. I'll say thank you for filming everything. I really appreciate it. I'm barely recovered. So it's Sunday. We need to close out this video. But, so my dumbass, originally I was gonna stay and do test and tune on Saturday at the Texas Motorplex. But I decided my car was running amazing. There's no point, you know, end on a good note, go home, see what I can change before our next race, which is December 5th at the Texas Motorplex, put on by TJ Bailey and T&E Promotions. But I do want to go over this. So, because the draggy is just a little bit off like you guys have seen before. So my first run, first of all, before I get into my runs, I was extremely happy with my car, extremely happy. So we're gonna get into this. I just, my car is doing insane. So off the trailer, the first run you guys seen, 60 foot, 132. So right off the bat, that was my best 60 foot, or the best 60 foot the car has ever done, 132. So we are knocking on the door to a 129 in a car that is on airbags, that doesn't have a bunch of suspension work done. Pretty stoked about that. 8th mile, 5.82. Pretty sure that was my new lowest. Yes, it was. And then my quarter mile, a 9.07 off the trailer in like 15 or 1600 DA, almost getting our 8-second pass. Pretty fucking awesome. Now my second pass, which I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head my ET slips because they're in the car, but I know it was like a 917. So what happened is I did my burnout and I got up. As soon as I got done with the burnout, I got a check engine light. So I backed up, parked, because luckily my tuner was there, and I was like, okay, let me get this figured out. It wasn't a big deal. One of my map sensors wasn't communicating correctly with the other map sensors because Hellcats have 4, so it wasn't a big deal. So I tried to cool the car down for like 5 minutes, go back in line, and because of how hot it still was, I had a little bit of belt slip, and that's why I ran 917. So on a bad run, I'm running a 9.1, like not mad at all. So let's see, so, because I ran, my third run. Okay, my third run, what happened was I'm not sure if I was lined up out of the groove or what, but I spun, and what I should have done is just backed right up and then ran it again, but I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna have time for another run. So I came around, cooled my car off for probably 45 minutes, filmed some other cars, and then your boy put down his fastest pass ever. The DA didn't drop that much. It was like 1226 or 1240. It was humid, so like, just because it was 1200 DA doesn't mean it was like actually 1200 DA. So it's probably a little more, because just because the DA is low but the humidity is high, it's not really the same thing. So 60 foot, a 1.30. 1.30. We are almost there. 8th mile, 5.80. Quarter mile, 9.04. Are you kidding me? So on the last pass, almost an 8, almost. And my mile an hour is 151.1. Boys, we are so close to getting a 8-second in the fucking 4,660 pound bagged cat. We are almost there, boys and girls, which I'm sure not very many girls watch this channel. But I'm stoked, man. We're close. All the bullshit that I've been through with this car for the past 2 years is finally paying off. I need to give a huge shout out to my boys over at 918 Hemi Performance, Scott in Thomas. They will be opening up their shop, and my car will probably be going there for some winter upgrades. There's some things that I want to do before TX2K. I want to do all billet suspension in the back, do the suspension control, the suspension pieces up front from AAD in the front and the back. I want to do a lockout kit, and then I am tempted to take out the ice box and put in a forced inductions interchiller and save me about 80 or 85 pounds. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that right there, if I just swapped those out, if I put the interchiller and then took out the ice box, I mean, dude, that I'd have an 8-second car, because 80 pounds, it's almost a 10th. So yeah, pretty wild. So we're close, man. We are extremely close, and I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. So the next time I'll be racing is going to be December 4th and December 5th at the Texas Motorplex. I would love to have you guys come out. If you guys are in the Dallas area, or if you don't have shit to do, come on down. There's going to be a ton of people. I know Demonology is going to be there, so I've got a video coming on that later. But I'm pumped, man. My brother David was like, I was like, what do you think the car's gonna run? He's like, probably the fastest. He's like, you might dip into the teens. And then I sent him that first pass off the trailer, and he's like, holy shit. I'm like, I know, the car is fucking moving. And this is no nitrous. This is blower only. So there's a couple upgrades I want to do. I'm not taking the interior out. So that's full interior, okay? I'm not taking out a seat. I'm not taking out the rear seats or door panels or fucking I'm not taking out any of that shit, okay? This is street car shit. So I'm pretty pumped though. We almost have an 8-second car. If I was in like 0 DA, it'd be an 8-second car all day long. But I don't want to be one of those dudes who like has to go chase the number in like negative 1500 DA, kind of like how I did when I had my first 949 pass. It was like negative 1400 DA. It's cool, but being able to run an 8 in like 12 or 1300 or 1000 DA, that's pretty exciting stuff. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, man, I'm pumped. And then, you know what? I guess I'll put that video out first. So I gotta give a shout out to my tuner, ZH Tunes. Z is the man. So Z, I want to say thank you very much. You have been amazing. I really appreciate your time and patience with me. Well, more my car than me, I guess. I didn't really do much, but I really appreciate it. If you guys need a tuner, please hit up Z. He's amazing. If you guys need a shop and you're in the Tulsa, Texas, Arizona, wherever, hit up my boys 918 Hemi Performance. Those dudes are awesome. I'm just pumped to have my car working again, guys. Like, you have no idea. You have no idea. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And my name is Kevin Van Voris. I'm out this bitch.